Hello, candidate number one. So before I'm going to talk to you, I would just like to let everybody know the process of the screen. So they will be introducing themselves, and then right after that, we are going to do the interview right away. So we're all set, ladies? And of course, I'm joined with the beautiful Honey Lee.
I'll be your escort for today.
Hello, candidate number one. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Okay, I'm Daisy.
Lindsay.
Daisy.
Daisy. Okay. My earrings got me.
Daisy as in the flower, right?
How are you doing today?
I feel excited and feel good to be with you on stage.
Why do you feel excited and feel good?
Because this is my dream to step in this cage and Queen Philippines, and also to see my sisters holding pageant queen. Of course, to see you also.
Anyways, I just wanted to make you feel relaxed before you're going to pick a piece of paper where we will be reading your questions. So you're all good? You're set?
You ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so I need you to pick one question from the box and give it to me so I can ask the question to you. Very tall. How tall are you?
5'10".
Alright. Okay, so Daisy, here's your question. Do you believe in soulmates and why? Again, do you believe in soulmates and why?
For my opinion, I believe that no, because as a transgender woman, we have different kinds of action, and that's one thing that you can truly see yourself to others. And you also see what yourself to others. But I think that I didn't think that believe in soulmates and that we will take so much.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you. Again, aspirant number one.
A pleasant afternoon to each and everyone. I am glad and honored to see all of you today. My name is Chris Ibanez. I am 23 and I am a mental health awareness advocate. I was born in Tacloban City, but after the super typhoon Yolanda devastated my hometown, we tried to venture and moved here into Buford. And I am currently working as a sales representative in a job platform based in the United States named Overpass. Thank you.
How are you? Thank you, and so are you. How are you doing this afternoon?
Actually, I couldn't deny the fact that I'm really nervous because it is my first time to try to be one of the official candidates of the Queen Philippines pageant. But I'm trying to overcome my fear. That's why I am so proud of myself right now that I am here this afternoon standing in front of you trying to prove myself. And I believe that this is the best time for me. And indeed, Queen Philippines pageant is the grandest pageant for the alternatives. For me to be able to share my advocacy and to share it to the whole world.
But that isn't your question yet. Okay, I wanted to ask, but that was already a lengthy answer, but I just really want to ask because it's been 2 years. So how did you prepare for the pageant? Just very quick.
Yes, actually, I really gained a lot of weight right before when the pandemic has started. We all know that almost all of the beauty queens as well has experienced that. But my preparation is that I was able to try working out at home only, and I tried to balance my diet and also just eat nutritious foods.
Good for you. Easy to say, but hard to give back. Go ahead, please choose a question from the box. And maybe this time, Mackie will be more than glad to read the question for you.
Your question is texting hurting our communication skills? Let me repeat that. Is texting hurting our communication skills?
Thank you for the very wonderful question. Actually, I'd like to answer it this way. It depends on the situation. We all know that right now, since we are living in a globally competitive world where technology has already innovated, we must adapt to its changes. And one of its positive, or one of the changes that we have right now is the new technology, which includes SMS texting. So for me, it is still very important to express the very reason, or to send your information or your thoughts to the person who you are texting, as long as the content or the context of it does not hurt the person. Because if you are really going to insult someone, may it be in texting or may it be in person or any other platform or way of communicating to someone, it would still affect his or her ego. So we must all learn to be kind as much as possible, and also to be courageous in order for us to live a world which we are all dreaming, a world with harmony and peace.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you so much.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, or mahusay na magtuhay inyo natanan. This is Mia Ortega, 26, proud to represent from the city of beautiful people, Ormoc City, and proud to represent to all of you the BPO industry, since I'm working in the BPO industry for 7 years now. Thank you.
All right. Hello, Mia. I believe your name is Mia. Yes. So I heard you greet everyone in your local dialect. You're from
Ormoc.
And so if I go to Ormoc with you tomorrow, where would you take me?
I will show you in one of the biggest pineapple plantation in Ormoc City.
We'll pick pineapples.
Yes. With Richard Office as well.
Oh, okay. That's better. Okay, so thank you. Now, yes, please speak a question. I'll read it for you. Don't be nervous.
Not really.
Okay, so applicant or aspirant number 3, here's your question. What is your definition of beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Again, what is your definition of beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
Beauty comes in action. You have to know this, you need to strengthen your desire as a person on how you're able to act as a human being. Because especially we LGBT community, one bad step that we need to act, we act in the society, we keep receiving judgment, criticism, and the people surround us. But I think it's our responsibility as well to take good care of ourselves, and also to provide something or consider ourselves as a good Samaritan, and everything will follow, I think. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you. Aspirant number 3.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aisen Leonen, 27 years of age, a public senior high school teacher at Maslog National High School. And I am here to give pride and honor if given the chance to be one of the official candidates in this prestigious pageant and I am very proud to represent from the Department of Education, Division of the Now City.
Good afternoon. Icy, right?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Wednesday.
Wednesday, Miss Maki, sorry.
Mrs.
Sorry.
Anyhow, you're still beautiful, whatever it is, so it's fine. So,
Joke.
Sorry,
Just
ma'am.
kidding. Just making you feel comfortable and relaxed.
Okay, thank you so much.
just very polite and respectful somehow. All right, you mentioned you are a public school teacher.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's
First name reasons for doing. Next thing you're doing. I feel like a teacher as well, but that's fine.
Yes, as part of our in the teaching industry, we pay respect by using sir and madam. So I'm so sorry if
It's fine.
I'm not kidding. Yes, sir. I am a 5 years teaching in Maslow National High School, handling senior high school teacher, handling senior high school students. Sorry, by the way. So I am just here trying to show what our teachers nowadays.
All right, so which leads me to my question. Being a teacher, how did you cope with the idea of online classes? Just very quick.
As I experienced during the pandemic, online classes is not really effective in a form of education because there are some cases that the students did not comply or attend their classes. And I think online classes for me is not really effective. But however, online classes has advantage to those students who are very busy, to those who have their career, in order for them to fulfill and finish their studies. And that is the advantages of online classes.
I also have a question, Harmony, which is I would like to share this to everyone, how long the transgender rights have been going on, because I wanted to ask are you able to dress the way you are when you're going to teach?
Actually, in my standing, I will wear my, let's just say, being a cross-dresser every wash day. But the time that we discuss or perform in our class, we dress properly. I wear the DepEd uniform from Monday to Thursday. And expressively on Friday, we tend to show who we are in order for our children orientedly know that our teacher is just like that.
At least there is an opportunity for wash day where we could actually be, where you could dress the way you wanted to be as you're identified as a woman,
Yes,
I assume. And then also I hope that in the future we will be able to, they will really be able to wear the female uniform as they identify themselves, or we identify ourselves as women. So, okay, there you go. Thank you for sharing that. And can you please pick one piece of paper, and then Honey will be reading the question to you. Oh, I will be the one reading the question for you. I will be the one reading for you. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, breathe. Okay, good. Your question is, who do you most admire and why? Let me repeat that. Who do you most admire and why?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the Father's Day today, actually, my father is a retired army. So I am very proud of him and really admire his struggles during the times that I have my studies, because not him, I may not on this stage. And you cannot see a transgender teacher in front of us. And I think the most people that I admire the most is my father.
Thank you, Aislinn. And that's our aspirant number 4. Before we're going to proceed with parent number 5, I would like to remind all of the screenies that you may be able to use the language that you prefer or the most you're comfortable with. So please feel free to use Cebuano Taglish, Cebuano English, or plain English, or plain Tagalog, or plain Cebuano, so that you will be able to express your opinions freely and clearly. There you go.
There you go.
And let's have our last, but not the least, aspirant for the first batch.
Good afternoon. My name is Reyna Rilawas. I'm 43 years old and I'm from Cabantan, Barrio Luz, and I am a clown host. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Applicant
Good
number
afternoon.
5. The name again is, I'm sorry.
Ray.
Ray. Do you have a question for me?
I remember I do have a lot of friends who does work in the clown industry, and I am really happy to have you. I'm really happy to be a representative of these people who works as a host by being a clown. Because
Yes, as a
it's not
clown.
really an easy job, right?
Yes.
How does it feel, or what are the challenges, do you think?
I'm enjoying entertaining kids, especially during birthdays, and that's my job.
Do you ever feel discriminated being a transgender woman and entertaining kids?
Ano, in our barangay, Luz, all 90% of us gays are clown hosts.
90%.
Yes. Most of the gays in Cabantan are clowns.
Anyone from Cabantan here are also part of the 90%? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making you feel comfortable and relaxed before we're going to proceed with your question. But you may now pick one piece of paper and then Honey will read the question for you.
Okay. Here's your question. If you were to live your life in the form of an animal, what animal would you be? Again, if you were to live your life in the form of an animal, what animal would you be?
Well, if I be given a chance to become an animal, I would like to become a fish because I like to swim underwater and no one can conquer the ocean except me as a fish. Thank you.
Good answer. I really wanted to ask what kind of fish would she be, but never mind.
If that question is for you, what type of fish do you want to be? What kind of fish? Mulmul.
Put. I mean,
Alright, that's the first batch, and I know you are all excited. So now let's call on our. So we'll have changes this time. They will be introducing themselves, and then after all of them introduce themselves, we are going to be back on stage and question them one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the second batch of screenings.
A pleasant greetings. I am Winwin Ann Sorella, 23 years old. I am here because I am officially picked by our beloved governor to represent Dipolog City, province of Zamboanga del Norte. I am an HIV and AIDS peer educator, counselor, and a youngest trainer. I counsel people who undergo for HIV antibody tests, and of course, I become a public speaker for SOGI Sexual Orientation, Gender Identity and Expression 101 within and outside the province. A pleasant greetings.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mary Angel Colonia Shar, all the way from the municipality of Katmon, where people celebrated the Budbud Kabo Festival. I am 38 years old. I graduated from the University of Cebu with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And right now, I am highly active in one of the LGBTQIA+ community organization as the president of Katmon Gays Association in our town, and also the vice president of the whole 5th district, headed and supported by Congressman Duke Fresco, as well as his wife, Secretary of Tourism, Mayor Cristina Fresco. Thank you and good afternoon.
First of all, I just wanted to greet your papa, daddy, tatay, lolo, tito, kuya, and cousins who are already a father. Happy Father's Day. My name is Jamsi Molyari, 25, and all the way from the Queen Province of the North, province of Isabela. Standing in front of you is a licensed professional teacher. Happy Pride Month to everyone.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful second batch of candidates.
Yes, thank you so much, ladies. I would also like to acknowledge some of our Queen past winners. We have Roxanne de los Santos, Queen Philippines International 2017. Julie Adolfo, Queen Tourism 2012. And we'll also have Magdalena Robinson, Maharani, the Mandawi Gay Pageant 2013. And of course, our reigning queens. We have Angel Marie Madrigal, Queen Philippines Earth 2019. And the very beautiful, the very fresh, Jess Lavaras, Queen Philippines Universe 2019. Alright, so let's get to the exciting part. May we have aspirant number 6, please.
Hello, contestant number 6. So please
Pick a question.
pick your question and give it to me. Oh, you picked 2. Let's put one back. Your question is, how do you wish people to treat you, and how do you treat them as well? How do you wish people to treat you, and how do you treat them as well?
Okay, thank you for a wonderful question, Miss Host. Well, for me, if you have a good person with your ability, being as a human in this world. Yes, all the Filipino people, you treat also for a good, to respect, to adore, and to belong in this world. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. As parent number 6, treat others with respect and kindness. Thank you so much.
We would also like to acknowledge the presence of Miss Cebu 2009, Miss Chris Stephanie Hanson. Thank you for joining us. Let's welcome candidate number 7.
Hello, number 7. You look so young. How old are you again?
I am 19 years old.
Oh, I'm older than you 1 year. Pick a question.
May I give it to Steffi?
Alright, so I'll read your question twice. What are your views on TV programs tackling homosexual relationships? Ew. Again, what are your views on TV programs tackling homosexual relationships?
Thank you for that question. I think that is very timely and relevant to my course, a communication student. We discuss what happens on TV and on social media. My views on what is happening in the television about the representation of the LGBTQIA+ community is that before, we used to be portrayed as just the side characters. We used to be portrayed as just a comedic relief. But now, there are many medias, such as the BL medias in Thailand and in the Philippines and all around the world. And there are also many other medias. I believe many of us know Heartstopper, which is a very popular Netflix show. And it just goes to show that though we are already progressing to a better society and better future, we still have a lot to go because there are still misconceptions and there are still differences that we need to discuss to each and everyone. And I believe that though media is a very powerful tool, we need to use it wisely. And that is why I am joining this pageant, to use this as a platform in order to spread my message. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So much, very well said. More visibility for the LGBT people. Candidate number 8, please. Hi, Steffi. I follow you both in social media. Oh my gosh, normal.
All right. Please pick your question
Please pick a
and read it
question.
for you. Your question is, do you think solar power is an alternative way that can help us in reducing our energy bill? Again, do you think solar power is an alternative way that can help us in reducing our energy bill?
Thank you so much. I firmly stand that this solar power is a great tool for us to reduce our energy simply because these scientists invented it because they know that it has purpose. And I firmly stand that it is not only the scientists will benefit, also the people. What we should do is always support the programs that are actually invented and of course, use it with control. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 8.
And we have candidate number 9, please.
Alright, candidate number 9, please pick your question and Steffi will read it for you.
Great, I'll read the question twice. What is the one quality that you would not tolerate in a boyfriend or life partner? Again, what is one quality that you would not tolerate in a boyfriend or life partner?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good afternoon. The one quality that I will not tolerate to my boyfriend, or shall I say my husband, because I was recently married through online with virtual ceremony last April 29. So the one thing that I will not tolerate my boyfriend's attitude is that being so strict for what I want and what I like. Because this way, we have a freedom to each other. Even though if you are already married, sure you have to support what your partner like or love. Because that's the way that you could have a better relationship. And I thank you.
Thank you very much.
Such all interviews. Let's welcome, last but not least, from our second batch of candidates, candidate number 10.
So Jab is actually my sister from Miss International Queen Philippines. Welcome to Cebu.
Hello, Steffi. Hello, po.
Please take your question and give it to me. Thank you. Your question is, if you were to choose only one part, would you rather be fully woman waist up or waist down? Explain your choice.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I rather choose to be a waist down because this is the starting point of everyone, starting point of the LGBT community. From the start, I've been a trash, like a waist down. But you know what? Because of education, because of hard working, and because of motivation, I stand strong and prove to the world that even though I am a trash, I can be a beauty queen, I can be a licensed professional teacher, and most of all, I can be a successful person with a smile and contentment. So guys, even though you are a trash from the first, as long as you believe in yourself, trust God, nothing is impossible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jab. How about you, Rio? Are you going to be choosing a woman waist up or waist down?
Neither, because that does not what defines me as a woman.
Also,
Right?
no,
It's your personal choice whether you want to act or not.
Alright, thank you so much to our second batch of screenings, and thank you for the very good, beautiful and insightful answer. Alright, so now let's meet our third batch of screenings.
or should I say a pleasant afternoon to all of us. My name is Katie Kate Macaranas. I'm the city of Golden Friendship, and I am a student, a communication student of University of Southern Philippines, and an aesthetician by profession. Thank you.
There you have, ladies and gentlemen, our third batch of screenings. And now let's call on our screening number 11.
All smiles today. Good afternoon. Your name again is?
Dada.
Dada.
Yes.
As in money.
Yeah. With an H, the H
Dada. Okay. Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
You're from?
From Initawa, Misamis Oriental.
South Oriental all the way. Alright, so please.
Are you ready?
I should be ready. I feel nervous because it's my first time. I haven't been joining beauty pageants before, but I'm a freelance makeup artist, so I'm mentoring people to go on pageants. But it's totally different if you put yourself on stage. But I'm extremely happy because it's a dream come true for me.
Good luck with the question. You may now pick, and Honey will read the question for you.
Okay, honey.
Yes.
Okay, so Dada with an H. Here's your question. What is the first thing you notice in a man? And why is that? Again, what is the first thing you notice in a man and why is that?
First thing I notice in a man, but this is going to be a general answer because it's not just for a man but to everyone. I look at first on the teeth. For me, they are just teeth, but they are part of the hygiene. So if we have if we have a well taken care of teeth, that means that you are taking care of for your entire being. That's all. Thank you.
Interesting.
Thank you, Dada.
I'm so happy I visited my dentist yesterday.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I also checked my teeth because they're veneers, and thank you, Dr. Christian Moscoso, for my teeth. All right, now let's proceed with our screening number 12.
Beautiful aspirant number 12. Category is? What's your name, darling?
Lee, as in the brand Lee, L-E-E.
Are we somehow related to each other?
Maybe.
Just kidding. I'm Honey Lee, aka
Yes, you may.
And you're from?
From Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I must commend her for her skin. She really has a very good skin.
Thank you.
Are you ready for your question?
Yes, I am.
Please pick one and Matthew, I would like to read it for you.
So this is your question. Transgender or trans women pageants are now common. Do you think it's high time to have pageants for our lesbian sisters? Why or why not? Let me repeat that for you. Transgender or trans women pageants are now common. Do you think it's high time to have pageants for our lesbian sisters? Why or why not?
Before anything else, I start my answer by saying that trans women are women, and I believe that lesbian women who obviously identify themselves still as women, although they're attracted to other women, would still prefer being in a pageant for women. So just like how trans women want to be part of although this is a pageant for the alternative, of course, because we are currently not welcome in that beauty pageant, but I think there is no reason why lesbian sisters should have a separate pageant in the same way that we are all women after all, so we can coexist and compete in the same pageant. Trans women, lesbian women, straight women, whatever kind of woman you are, for as long as you identify as a woman, and you can perform and you can present yourself and speak well, speak your mind. So I think that's what's important. So there's not much reason that I could think of that they should have a separate pageant. Thank you.
Well spoken. Thank you. Of course, we have aspirant number 13. I believe also she's all the way from
Camotes Island.
Camotes Island. I've never been there, but I'd love to visit that place soon. And sorry, your name is?
My name is Glenn. Hi, Glenn.
Hello. Sorry. Glenn from Camotes Island?
Yes.
Yes, and are you ready for your question today?
I think I should be ready.
Yes, you're ready.